Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Reps Gym, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town and Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Future Stars and Impact Studio Cheerleading and Tumbling, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, TCC Verizon Wireless, Timbercrest Veterinary Services, Blades Hair and Nail Salon LLC, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln College, St. Clair's Manor, BB Milling Company, Eaton Corporation, James Hair Salon, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Dr. Betsy Ulrich, Sugar Creek Orthodontics.
It's the Railers and the Chargers. It'll be Gavin Block jumping center against 6'7" junior Nick Finke. Opening tip controlled by the Chargers. They'll be moving right to left here in the first half. Starters for the Chargers, Terrian Howard, Stephen Lee, Quinn Nottingham, Nick Finke, and Tim Finke for Coach Tim Lavin. First shot on the way is blocked by Will Cook. Nice job by Will, but the Chargers track down the loose ball. They dump it down low, backing, then he lost it. JP trying to pick it up. Players on the floor trying to fight for it. Alternating possession. We'll send it to the Railers, and good ball movement from Centennial, but the Railers were quick with their hands tonight.
Yeah, and Gavin didn't get around the guy on the post, but a good job by Cook, and I think also Hop came in to help out and swiped it away, and that time the Railers were able to pick up the loose ball.
Railers in their home whites with red numerals and lettering, both of those trimmed in green. And the green, red, and white stripes piping down the sides. 45 seconds into this contest, looking for the first score of the night. Gavin on the left side of the block. He tries to go down the lane, has it knocked away, and it'll be the first foul of the contest, and that'll be whistled on the 6'4" senior Stephen Lee for the Chargers.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It looked like Lee had been all over Gavin a lot of the time, just bodying him through all of his cuts. Has a backdoor layup to Ebler. Good.
Nice job.
Off
nice
the inbound
pass
pass, from Cook. But how much are they going to let these guys hang and claw and scratch on Gavin early on? They whistled an early foul.
They try to get it inside. Gavin with the steal, steps in front of it. Gavin with a nice move, missed the layup, gets his own rebound, goes back up, and he'll go to the line shooting two. And it's early on, we know it is, but we've seen a lot of points left on the court with missed layups this year.
And especially, I hate to harp on it, but Gavin, he's missed several layups. There's a layup, he's one-on-one on transition. He's got to convert, 6'5", going against Nottingham at 6 foot, and we go to the free throw line and get a foul out of it, but that's a layup he's got to convert.
We talked about in the pregame a little bit, Josh, as Gavin hits the first to give the Railers a 3-0 lead, 6:51 to go. He had a lot of contact early on in the game on Wednesday, and it seemed like he shied away a little bit from contact. Is that something that can carry over to another game?
I think so, especially depending on if you had a bad game during that game. Gavin wasn't himself on Wednesday night. I think 4 of 18 from the field, so confidence comes with that also.
In the front court, there's Tim Finke, the freshman, gets it over to Stephen Lee, down on the baseline. Nice move by Finke, had it blocked away by Gavin, picked up by Jordan Perry. Railers look to take advantage of the number. Nice bounce ahead by Gavin, maybe a little bit too hard of a pass. It bounced too close to the feet of Will Cook. Will couldn't handle it, and the Chargers head the other way down the lane, and Jordan Perry gets whistled for the reach-in foul. A pass that maybe was a little too tough to make?
Yeah, I think so. I would like to see Gavin really take it a little closer to the basket. I thought he gave it up too early and then looked like he almost put a little spin on it when he made a nice the bounce pass, and it was too hot for Will to handle.
Howard back on top to Nottingham, flips it over on the right side to Lee. Nottingham down in the corner to the freshman, Tim Finke, 6'5", highly recruited. Down in the corner, going baseline is Lee. Cut off, nice defense by Hop. Down the lane, Nottingham over to Howard. Thought about the three, but Gavin was there to close out on it.
The Railers too, moving their feet and getting out on the shooters, and that time, though, we give up that offensive rebound to Finke. So a good job by the Railer defense of holding them on the first one, but we gave up a long rebound.
5:40 to go. Railers on top early. 4-0 tipped away by Ebler. Ball loose, but again picked up by the Chargers. And now a three from the right side is up and good, and that is Nick Finke.
Yeah, I think he's been their best player. And Jeff, haven't we seen a lot tonight already? The Railers getting a lot of tip-aways, but we're not picking up the loose balls. We're not getting those loose balls, those tip-aways to make steals. We're tipping them away, but we're not converting and sealing the deal. And it looks like we're still just a little bit slow to those loose balls.
5.5 to go. First quarter. Lincoln on top, 4-3. Gavin top of the key. Hands back to Will. Will down the lane. Kicks over to Aaron Huff. His corner three on the way.
Hey,
it's good.
I picked the clear. Come on, Aaron. Nice dribble drive down the middle of Cook. And these Railers, just like last year's team, do a really good job of getting in the middle and looking out to the three-point line. That time Hop was open and was able to hit it.
Nottingham, long cross court over the top of the zone. Gets it back. Nottingham will fire a high-arcing three. That's off the side, no good. Rebound comes down to Lee, who puts it in off the glass over block and good.
Yeah, Lee's pretty good size in there. 6'4", 215, and throws his body around pretty good. And the Railers, again, giving up an offensive rebound.
4:40 to go, first quarter. Lincoln lead is 2 at 7-5. Gavin from the volleyball line had it go right out of his hands. 1-on-3 break. Nottingham will take it go, and it's going to be Gavin with his first foul. And I'm not sure, Josh, if you got a better look at that than I did, if Gavin had it slipped away or knocked away, or if it just slipped out of his hands.
I think it just slipped out of his hands. I'm not sure. He was going to, I think he wanted to do one move, and that wasn't open, and that led him to go, and then the ball slipped out of his hands and right into the to the defender. So an easy turnover there committed by the Railers, and then Nottingham gets it out on the break and then draws a foul on Gavin. So not only does he get the turnover, but also the personal foul. So one for Gavin already here with 4:30 left here in the first quarter.
Tied at 7 after Quinn Nottingham makes both. We talked about the first two games tonight were decided by a point, and we may be in store for a barn burner and know about that early here. 4:24 knocked out of bounds by the Chargers. Ebler back to Cook. Peyton will bring the dribble between the circles, heading to the far side. He's watched by Nick Finke. Hop goes to the lane. Nice strong move with the left hand. Rolls off. No good.
Yeah.
Rebound onto the point guard, Howard.
Good move, though, by Hop. Really aggressive. Went at the 6'5 freshman Finke and went right at him. Got by him. Had to go on the left side to get the layup over the taller man, but just couldn't convert.
Halfway through the first quarter, tied at 7. Nottingham made a long three off the front of the rim. That's so good. Ebler tried to get the rebound, and I think they're going to get that one on Stephen Lee. And Josh, he is a big guy down there, but if they did get that on Lee, that's early too.
Yeah, he did a good job of going after the rebound, and that time Ebler went after it also and got knocked kind of in the face and in the shoulder a little bit by Lee for him to pick up his second. So a big loss there for Champaign Centennial with their starting guy. And not only was he one of their better scorers, he was guarding Gavin Block, too.
6'3 senior Ramian Starks in for Lee. Double team comes. Railers try and find the open man. Nice ball movement by the Railers. Ebler between the circles. Now to Gavin. Gavin with the spin. Kick back over to Jordan Perry. Now to Cook on the right side. Will brings it. Crossover back to Ebler. Champaign very quick on defense tonight.
Yeah.
Jordan Perry will fire a three and left it way short. Ebler tried to get the rebound over Starks, but it's the Chargers that move quickly into the front court. 3:20 to go, tied at 7.
One guy, too, we haven't been able to get going yet. It's been Perry. He has not hit one, in the first half, I don't think, in any game yet, and he's had some pretty good looks.
Finke to Howard, now to Nottingham. Back over to Nick Finke. Cross court to Howard. Set shot three on the way. Back rim, hits the top of the backboard. Comes down to Hop for the rebound. 3 minutes to go, tied at 7, first quarter. Ebler, back cut by Gavin with the finger roll. This one goes down.
Yeah, good back cut by Gavin and a nice read. For the pass at Ebler, was it? Ebler, and a great read by Gavin, too. They're overplaying him at the top, and he was able to cut back door, and Ebler with a perfect backdoor pass.
Finke, long three, missed it badly, and we're going to stay here as Jordan Perry and the 6'7 Nick Finke were battling for the rebound. Unfortunately, Jordan was behind him. And that's not a rebounding battle the Railers are going to win if Perry can't get in front of the 6'7 senior.
And that's his, I think, his second. So Perry goes to the bench, too. And Isaiah Bowers, the freshman, checks in for the Railers.
2:35 to go. here in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us on Railer Basketball. Almost tipped away by Cook, over to Nottingham. Kyrie Segot into the contest for the first time for the Chargers. He has it in the corner. His three on the way. That's no good. All there for the rebound is Nottingham, who slipped inside, got the rebound, put it up and in.
The Chargers are not shy about shooting threes. And one thing they've done is a pretty good job of offensive rebounding after those misses they've had.
Bowers hands back to Ebelair, approaching the 2-minute mark. We're tied at 9. Railers at 1-1 on the season. Chargers 2-0 here in the tournament. Cook spins against Nottingham in the lane. Kicks back out to Block. Now brings it near side to Aaron Hopp. Will Cook. Now to Peyton Ebelair. Man-to-man defense by the Chargers. Bowers over to Ebelair. Here comes Hopp around the screen. Hopp tries to make a move, spins at the free throw line. Little 10-footer off the glass is good.
Yeah, beautiful shot too by Hopp. And what I loved, he got right in the middle of the lane and he used the bankboard. Jeff, they put that thing there for a reason. He was 3 feet away rather than just trying to swish it or make that perfect shot. Use that bankboard, and that's a great shot by Hopp.
Nottingham's three open and good. Nottingham with 7 early. And that gives the Chargers their first lead of the night at 12-11 with 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Cook hands to Ebelair. Railers all around the perimeter. Bowers cuts through. Block tries to get a screen. Hopp got under the basket, tried to kick it back out to Bowers. Had it tipped away by the Chargers. Now with under a minute to go, Centennial the basketball in a 1-point lead. Nottingham pulls up 15-footer, is good. 14-11 with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nottingham with 9 of their 14.
Yeah, defense, they're moving the ball pretty much wherever they want right now, and Nottingham has been able to line it up. He's missed a few and now been able to knock down a few.
Down to 30 seconds. Ebelair, Hopp, Cook, Block, and Bowers. Bowers and Cook in the corners. Block and Hopp at the wings, and Ebelair standing just shy of midcourt as we tick down to 15 seconds to go here in the first. Down to 10. Ebelair holds against Finke. Now they look to make a move. Ebelair crossover dribble, kicks it over to Bowers. Bowers back out to Ebelair. Will Cook three on the way. It is good.
Well, it wasn't the play we ordered up, but it was the result. Big three by Will Cook on some nice penetration by Ebelair. So the play didn't work, but the guys scrambled enough and were able to find an opening.
Into the first, tied at 14. Back with the second in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Our sponsors on Railer Basketball this year: Lincoln College, BB Milling Company, Future Stars and Impact Studios Cheerleading and Tumbling, and St. Clara's Manor. Second quarter of action underway. Railers and the Chargers tied at 14. Centennial with the basketball as we start the second quarter. Nottingham with the basketball. He's been the big thorn on the Railers side so far tonight, Josh. He has 9, and they've been pretty easy points.
Yeah, they've let him open just a few times right at the top of the key, right where all shooters love to shoot it.
Nice pass by Segot as he gets it to Finke, and Gavin had the block, but I think the foul is going to be whistled on Aaron Hopp early, and that was a nice move by Centennial to try and get Finke. You know, when you think about as Finke goes to the line, this is the junior Finke.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that if you were to say you held the Finkies to just 3 points in the first quarter, how do you think you'd be doing? You'd certainly think that you probably should have been better than tied.
Yeah, you like your chances, but Nottingham, as we said, they're leaving him open at the top of the key, and he's not shy by any means of about shooting it. He's been putting them up there. He just got the final few to go down.
Made the first, missed the second. 7.5 to go in the first half. Chargers on top by 1. Hopp, high post to Gavin. Gavin turns. Thought about it going 15. Will Cook another 3. Shot it a little long. Rebound comes down to Segot for the Chargers.
Yeah, Gavin's got a height advantage. We got to find him in the post, and Ebelair's got a speed advantage. 6'7" Finke guarding him.
Segot's 3. That's not going to go down, but Ebelair fouls him right on the S in Railsplitters in front of the Railer bench. And Josh, we actually had a pretty good look at that foul. You could see that Peyton, his angle was not what it needed to be. Instead of going in front, he was going toward him and got the foul, and they'll shoot 3.
Yeah, ran right into him. So now 3 free throws and a chance for Centennial to extend this lead from the free throw line.
Segot makes the first. The 6'3" senior. 7:13 to go. It's a 16-14 advantage. Second one goes down. Be one more. Lee back in as Nottingham and Finke head out. Also their point guard Howard back into the contest. So Sego's got the first two and gets the third. So gets all three. It's now 18-14, a 9-3 run. And the Chargers put on a little pressure here against the Railers, giving them a little difficulty bringing it up court, but they do make it in the front court.
Yeah, Coach Lavin's always done something just a little bit different against the Railers. He switches it up and tries to catch the Railers off balance.
Gavin thought about it from the top of the key, but Sego was out on him. Ebeler's going to drive baseline, kick in the corner to Cook. Railers work it around the perimeter, back on top to Block. Now back on the left side to Hop at the top of the key. Boy, tough man-to-man so far by the Chargers on Gavin. He really hasn't had an opportunity. Underneath, Bowers tried to kick it over to Gavin, but it's tipped out of bounds. Josh, yes, he's a freshman. He was covered. Do you like the idea of trying to kick it back up to Gavin or trying to go up for the shot?
He had a little bit bigger guy on him. They've moved the big kid back in 23 with two fouls, so that's who Isaiah was going against. I thought Gavin had a few times where he had a chance to get to the basket or put up a shot, and he's not really looked offensive at all so far this game.
6.5 to go. Railers down 18-14. Bowers looks to make a move. He slipped and went down, but it goes over to Hop, and we've got a lot of slippery floors out there, but with 30-second timeout being taken by the Railers. 6:18 to go. Railers are down 18-14. Gives us the chance once again to thank some of our Railer sponsors, including Headline Salon, Lincoln Printers, Town and Country Bank, and the Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. Just some of the folks who are helping bring you Lincoln Railer basketball here in the 2014-2015 season. As the Railers right now, Josh, down 4 and
out of sync.
We're seeing a little bit of that, just looking for, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, they haven't found it yet.
Right, just look out of order, out of sync. Guys aren't in the right spots where they're supposed to be, and just the concentration level's got to be a little higher.
High post to Bowers to Cook. Now back out to Isaiah. Approaching the 6-minute mark, Ebeler over to Hop. Bowers now to Cook. Railers again working everything around the perimeter. Hop cuts down. Aaron with the 17-footer left it short. Tried to go get his own rebound, but couldn't as Howard grabs it for Centennial. 5:45 to go. Tim Finke on the right side. They swing it around to Howard. Back now to Sego. He and Howard play catch near the top of the key. Looking down low for Lee. Instead, Finke makes a move. Now he's cut off. Nice job by Bowers. Out high to Howard. And again, as Lee makes a move, kicks it over to Anthony Martin in the contest. He's double teamed. Nice job by Ebeler. But instead, it slips over to Lee, who finds it up and in. 20-14. Chargers on top, 5:10 to go.
Yeah, we got to get Gavin a basket. That's a senior All-Stater on a freshman guarding him, and he has not looked aggressive at all going to the hoop. It's just been catching and passing right away. Hasn't really even looked at going to the basket or taking a glance at the hoop if he's open or not. So he's got him in the post. We've got to find an area to get him in the basketball.
And Finke and Block are having a nice little battle underneath as trying to fight for position. As we're under 5 minutes to go, Centennial 20, Lincoln 14. And did they get Finke finally?
Yeah, it looks like Gavin was cutting through and Finke gave him a little forearm in the back.
Checking in for the first time tonight is Garrett Isles. Garrett, the 5'10 junior, replacing Bowers, possibly to give the Railers more of a look from the outside.
Yeah, and I think just some more continuity. Garrett's been running this, and Isaiah's just kind of new with being the freshman.
4:45 to go. Lincoln down 6. First half of action. Hop over to Cook. Now to Ebeler. Gavin goes right through Garrett's hands, and Gavin's pass a little too difficult. Not the way you want to enter into the game, as have one go through your hands. Coach Alexander wandering down the sideline, having a little discussion with the official, probably just wanting him to pay attention to something on the defensive end.
Yeah, the Railers have got to pick it up themselves from here.
Underneath, Martin had the inside position, instead kicked it back out. Nottingham, he's going to pull it from 17 and hit again.
Yeah, 11 now for Nottingham, and he's really feeling it.
It's a 13-3 run by the Chargers. As we approach the halfway mark of the second, it's now an 8-point lead for Centennial, 22-14. Hop over to Isles. Josh, it almost seems like in past years we've had teams where you had a lot of folks out there that were looking to do something. You almost get the feeling, at least so far in the first half, as everybody's looking for somebody else to do something.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Somebody's waiting for somebody to go to the basket or make a play, and lately we haven't made a play. I don't know. It's been a while since we've gotten a shot even close, I think, and it just looks like we're just passing the ball around the perimeter and nothing going to the hoop at all right now.
3:44 to go, 22-14, along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. We've got 2 for the Railers tomorrow at 11:30 and 8 o'clock. First things first, Railers trying to get back in this one as they lob it into Gavin. Gets it over to Isles, back to Ebelair. Back on top to Peyton. Now there's Garrett. They get it to Gavin. Gavin's going to go right to the basket. Gets by his defender, lays it up and in.
Yeah, and that's really, he was wide open. He had to do it. So that's one thing Gavin can get going here and get the Railers going, because we went on a long drought there without even a basket coming close.
22-16, 3:15 to go in the first half. Nottingham, he's been the villain so far tonight with 11 points. Down to Finke. Skips it over to Howard. And we're going to get 3 in the lane. There's our 3 in the lane call for the year.
For the year. You see about 1 or 2 a year, and there's number 1.
And we'll take it.
Yeah, we needed a turnover, and we need another Railer basket big here. The Railers really struggling on offense right now.
2:45 coming. Here comes Gavin around a screen. Gavin at the high post turns. Garrett looked at a 3. Instead gets it out to Gavin. Will cutting down the lane. A little finger roll won't go down. Gavin with a big rebound. Gavin tried to go up with it. Had it knocked away by Nottingham. 4-on-1 break. Nottingham working against Hop. He flips it up, and Hoppy's going to be whistled for the foul. And credit to Nottingham. He forced the contact and went right into Aaron. And Aaron's going to pick up his second foul. That'll be the 5th team foul.
Nottingham has been the best player on the court so far tonight. 11 points now, going for 12 and 13, and looks aggressive, shooting the ball well, going to the hoop, and the guy you weren't really expecting to hear from, but it's one of those guys for the Chargers that has been able to help them lead to this 23-16 lead right now.
7-point advantage for Coach Lavin's Chargers. Second one on the way, good again. He's made all 4 from the free throw line. And it's back to an 8-point advantage, 24-16. On the floor for the Railers, Cook, Ebelair, Block, Isles, and Hop. Peyton, backdoor, nice look. Whoa, off the glass and good. Well, I was worried about that because Will mishandled it a little bit, but he got it to drop.
He got the backdoor cut, and that time Ebelair gave a good pass, just a little bit behind Cook, and that way that's why Cook kind of fumbled it a little bit, but was able to get it up and in. So the Railers need a stop here. 2 minutes left here in the...
Whoa, Finke's 3 is blocked by Hop, but again, they track down the loose ball. Nottingham slips it over. Nice pass inside, and Lee lays it up and in.
Yeah, again, Nottingham making the play. Gets in the middle of the lane and dishes it off and finds an easy layup for one of his teammates. So Nottingham, the star of the game so far.
Minute 40 to go. Railers down 26-18. Hop to Gavin. Gavin goes in off the glass and good. Contact, no call. Gavin now with 8. And what's good to see is Gavin seems more active, and that active is going to the basket.
Right, you're right. He got that one to go, and now he's been going just a little bit more now, but we've been unable to stop him on the defensive end.
1:15. Howard, he launches a long 3 and connects. His first 3 of the night. Largest lead of the evening for Centennial at 9, 29-20. As we're down to a minute, a foul is going to be whistled on Nottingham, and that's his second. And you would think Coach Lavin, with just a minute to go, might sit Nottingham because you don't want him, as you said, the best player so far tonight, picking up a third.
Yeah, he wasn't too worried about it with Stephen Lee. He had 2 fouls and played him a lot of the second quarter, but now he takes Nottingham and Lee both out. So maybe the Railers can make a run here with just a minute left.
1 minute to go. Garrett Isles, the lefty three, rolls off no good. Rebound down to Starks for Centennial. And with under a minute to go, 50 seconds, they've got a chance to go into halftime with a double-digit lead. Right now they're up 9, 29-20.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Coach Lavin just pull the ball out and hold it. His two of his main guys are on the bench. Finke hits one from the left side now, so the Railers down 11, 31-20 with 25 seconds left.
So Ebelair, Railers will have the basketball to start the third quarter. Question will be, what will the deficit be? As right now it's 31-20, down to 13 seconds. Ebelair trying to get everybody in position, down to 7. Over on the far side, high post to Gavin. Gavin looks to make a move. Nice strong move. No basket, but a foul is going to be whistled on Tim Finke. That'll be his second, 7th team foul. So with 3 seconds to go, Gavin will step to the line with a chance to get the Railers within double figures, as that foul will be the 7th team foul for Centennial.
Second on Finke, too.
So Gavin steps to the line. Free throw, got it. Now hit this one, play good defense. Don't let them throw one in from half court and see what you can do at halftime to get back into this one.
The way our night's been going so far, they'll probably make it.
Second one, Howard fires from half court. On the way, off the backboard. Boy, if he'd have made that, I would have blamed somebody. Halftime score, Lincoln down 31-22. We'll be back in just a moment with the Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show. Railers down 9. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.